7-Eleven is a Japanese-American international chain of convenience stores headquartered in Dallas, Texas. The company was founded in 1927 by Josie Thompson, Gordon Chewing, and Cynthia Ma. In total, the company has a total of 68,236 locations and 45,000 employees. And to this very day, the company is still alive and healthy. How did it become so popular? Well, let's find out. In 1927, a Southland Ice Company employee, John Jefferson Green, began selling eggs, milk, and bread from one of 16 ice house storefronts in Dallas, Texas, with permission from one of Southland's founding directors, Josie Thompson, Sr. Although small grocery stores and general merchandisers were available, Thompson theorized that selling products such as bread and milk in convenience stores would reduce the need for customers to travel long distances for basic items. Thompson eventually bought the Southland Ice Company and turned it into Southland Corporation, which oversaw several locations in the Dallas area. In 1928, Jenna Lira brought a totem pole as a souvenir from Alaska and placed it in front of the store. The pole served as a marketing tool for the company as it attracted a great deal of attention. Soon, executives added totem poles in front of every store and eventually adopted an Alaska Native-inspired theme for their stores. Later on, the stores began operating under the name Totem Stores. In the same year, the company began constructing gas stations in some of its Dallas locations. As an experiment, Joe Thompson also provided a distinct characteristic to the company's stores, training the staff so that people would receive the same quality and service in every store. Southland also started to have a uniform for its ice station service boys. This became a major factor in the company's success as a retail convenience store. In 1931, the Great Depression affected the company, sending it toward bankruptcy. Nevertheless, the company continued its operations through reorganization and receivership. A Dallas banker, W. Overton Jr., also helped to receive the company's finances by selling the company's bonds for 7 cents on the dollar. This brought the company's ownership under the control of a board of directors. In 1946, in an effort to continue the company's post-war recovery, the name of the franchise was changed to 7-Eleven to reflect the store's new hours of operation, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., which were unprecedented at the time. In 1963, 7-Eleven experimented with a 24-hour schedule in Austin, Texas, after an Austin store stayed open all night to satisfy customer demand. Later on, 24-hour stores were established in Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, as well as Las Vegas, Nevada. In 1971, Southland acquired convenience stores of the former Packasack chain owned by Graham Allen Penniman, Sr., 1903 to 1985, of Shreveport, Louisiana. With the purchase in 1964 of 126 Speedy Mart franchised convenience stores in California, the company entered the franchise business. The company signed its first area licensing agreement in 1968 with Grabco Incorporated, of Sanguinax, Michigan, which became the first U.S. domestic area 7-Eleven licensee. In the late 1980s, Southland Corporation was threatened by a rumored corporate takeover, prompting the Thompson family to take steps to convert the company in a private model by buying out public shareholders in a tender offer. In December 1987, John Philip Thompson, the chairman and CEO of 7-Eleven, completed a $5.2 billion management buyout of the company. The buyout suffered from the effects of the 1987 stock market crash, and after falling initially to raise high-yield debt financing, the company was required to invest in the company's bonds.
セブン-イレブンのサポートストッキング。履き心地いい気分、お求めやすくいい気分。Various sets such as Chief Auto Parts chain, the Ice Division, and hundreds of store locations were sold between 1987 and 1990 to relieve debt incurred during the buyout. This downsizing also resulted in numerous metropolitan areas losing 7-Eleven stores to rival convenience store operators. In October 1990, the heavily indebted Southland Corporation filed a pre-packaged Chapter 11 bankruptcy in order to transfer control of 70% of the company to Japanese affiliate Ito Yokodo. Southland exited bankruptcy in March 1991 after a crash infusion of $430 million from Ito Yokodo and 7-Eleven Japan. These two Japanese entities now controlled 70% of the company, with the founding Thompson family retaining 5%. In 1999, Southland Corporation changed its name to 7-Eleven Incorporated, citing the devisement of operations other than 7-Eleven. Ito Yokodo formed 7&I Holdings Corporation, and 7-Eleven became its subsidiary in 2005. In 2007, 7&I Holdings announced that it would be expanding its American operations with an additional 1,000 7-Eleven stores in the United States. For the 2010 rankings, 7-Eleven climbed to the number 3 spot in Entrepreneur Magazine's 31st Annual Franchise 500, the first and most comprehensive ranking in the world. This was the 17th year 7-Eleven was named in the top 10. Also in 2010, the first green 7-Eleven store opened in DeLand, Florida. The store features U.S. Green Building Council's USGBC Leadership in Energy and Environment and Environmental Design LEED elements. Also, the environmentally friendly design brings the store savings to energy costs. That same year, 7-Eleven went mobile with the launch of Slurpee drinks, iPhone and Android application app. The Slurpee drink app made it easy to find 7-Eleven stores and provides driving directions. The following year, 7-Eleven celebrated its 40,000th store opening, and within 2 years of that milestone, opened its 50,000th store. And there's the history of 7-Eleven. How did it become so popular? It had to do with the fact that it celebrated its 40th and 50th thousand store opening in 1 year. Anyways, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to ring that bell so you never miss a single video. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!